What's up, y'all? It's Mommy Wata, and I am back. Thank you for your support of Naya Be Knowing. I'm going to put this over on Naya Be Knowing. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe to all of my platforms, though I truly appreciate it. I pulled this out of the box, and this fell on the table. It might be a Gemini Cancer moon who took some karmic action against you. And you know what the download was? Oh my gosh, this is wild. The download was, before I show y'all the rest of these cards, I was picking up on a man who was giving his testimony. He was giving his account of things to somebody else, and they were listening to him talk about how he used to stand out by his window and watch you walk back and forth when you would leave your home to go to your car and leave your car to go into your home. 111. And that was what triggered him more so than anything to come after you directly. So you had a stalker energy around you, but it's this vibe of your divinity, your light triggering him so much that when he would see you walk throughout the day to and from your car, it really bothered him. It was like he had to try to dim your light somehow. Now look, Ace of Cups, Hermit. This man is talking to an investigator about you. You are the Ace of Cups energy here. And he's telling him how he used to watch you. Look, Two of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Swords, Seven of Swords, until he decided to put an end to some sort of mental suffering he was experiencing. Okay? With this Six of Cups, he did something that he should not have done. It's a Gemini Cancer. He did something that he should not have done to you. The woman on this card is naked, but he felt like it was an accomplishment. I really feel like this is a person who then came into somebody's house and assaulted them, and they've finally been brought in for what they did, because I feel like they already kind of knew that this person had did what they did to you, but it was some sort of lie with the moon, Seven of Swords, that he was saying, making some sort of claim that he possibly was dating you. Because it's like this King of Pentacles is investigating, and he knew. I ain't even look at what was behind the Magician. Eight of Wands. Look. It's really giving Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, Hangman, Tower, Hierophant with the Five of Wands. Because I feel like somebody was helping this man stay out of trouble for what he did. Like, they know he was the one who did it. And now he in trouble because they about to move his ass on to calmer waters for the crime he committed. But we going to shuffle the deck, clarify, Holy Spirit. That was literally the download. That was the download now. Fell right out the box. What else, please? And thank you, Holy Spirit, from you, through me, at this time. And this investigator is looking at him like he can't believe it. You are not in no relationship with this person, but they lived by you enough where they can look out their window and see you walk to and from your car. That's what I'm hearing. And they violated you somehow. But it's something like they had people thinking that y'all were in a relationship. And this is kind of giving a piggyback off of something I feel like I picked up on last week on Mommy Wata Tarot. But this one, if this is the same energy, they done brought him in. Clarify, please, and thank you. They had brought him in, then they just had realized that he was lying because his energy had came up in another incident with another woman. Is this the same person? Is this a continuous, Holy Spirit? Page of Wands. Because he had people believing that you was accepting a secret love offer from him, a slick love offer. Like it's something like he was on camera coming in and out of your home at different points in time. And when he was questioned about it, he claimed that y'all was dating. That's how he was able to come in and out like that. Wheel of Fortune, but something that switched up from that. Because he had a lot of people believing that he was partnering with you secretly and that you was just out here tripping. Or that y'all was playing doing some sort of role play even. And then you act like you ain't know what was happening, but they about to make him do something new with his life. Because I'm telling you, this is the same energy. And that person had energy, their DNA specifically, had came back from somebody else claiming that something similar had happened to them without their authorization, permission, and now he got a fight on his hands, 5 of Wands. Because he took that energy to another community and they wasn't going for it. They ain't 10 of Swords. They ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm telling you, this man is running Gemini, Cancer, Leo. He tried to pull that same crap he pulled on you with another woman once you got up out of his reach, I'm hearing, because of what happened to you. Okay? And I feel like this King of Pentacles had been investigating this for a long time. But whoever this Gemini, Cancer, Leo is, he got some sort of connection, some sort of pull. But he fucked up when he did that to somebody else, because that other community, they ain't trying to hear that. I'm telling you, they put him down. He tried to fight back and resist their level of persecution and punishment, but he can't, because they got the proof, and the proof match up with something that they already had on file for you. 7-11, he took a gamble by going out there and doing the same thing again, and they gonna have to put his ass up somewhere, period. Because now it's giving serial rapist. What else, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. Death. Out here now. And it flipped in reverse. Because, see, I feel like this one thought that what he did to you, because it's something about you reporting it. And him, it's something about you reporting somebody coming in your home and assaulting you without your knowledge or consent, possibly drugged you or something, because you don't remember it, but you know something happened to you after the fact. That's what I'm hearing, devil. Death with the devil, child. He thought this toxic behavior that he exhibited towards you, violent behavior I'm hearing too, was going to be excused, that whatever was being investigated by the 7 of Pentacles was over with, but it's then been reopened again. They may have closed it, and they may have reopened it because something came back about somebody else, okay, that he did the same thing too. I'm telling you now. So now it's almost as if this authority figure, he knows that he has to share his resources with you in such a way that you get justice, that you are redeemed for what happened to you too, baby. Because they know that he guilty. And they knew he was guilty then. But I'm telling you, this man has some sort of protection or backing that challenged what you said about things. And they didn't even give you an opportunity to refute what he claimed. Nobody came to you and said, well, we did observe a person entering your home. Okay, but they claimed that you and them were in a partnership, Queen of Wands, that you and them was hooking up, that they was even able to come in and out your home on some sort of role play kick and surprise you. And you said it was cool. Nobody ain't come and say that to you, because that's what he told these folks, now lovers. I'm telling you now. That's exactly what this Gemini claimed. That he was your cut friend, that you was doing some sort of role-playing kick with, and you was possibly heartbroken by some sort of action that he could have been taking with somebody else. He tried to play you like you was some sort of slut, concubine, witch now. Winch is what Wench is what I was trying to say. But I said witch. Because see, that's what he also said. That's why they did not choose to do right by you. So, you know, that's why he came out as the Seven of Pentacles too. Because the universe ain't completely gave these authorities a pass for dropping the ball and not apprehending this man. Okay, 1044, because you ain't no witch. You chosen, though. And they should have done the right thing, because allowing him to get away with what he did to you caused it to happen to somebody else. Because if they would have put his ass up for rape or some form of violence and assault against you when it was reported, because I'm telling you, they got proof of this man coming in your house. I'm telling you. So there must have been some sort of surveillance, cameras, where you lived at, because I'm hearing you moved because of what happened to you, and you did not feel safe and protected. And it's just crazy how people act like you lying even when they can see, honey. They can see somebody coming up in your shit. They got proof, but then they would just still believe a criminal, a thief, a derelict. Okay? They would rather believe the evil person than give credit to somebody who was chosen. And that's a damn shame. Okay? Because I'm telling you, this man, because he had been able to successfully convince these authorities that you was a lie, he just knew that he could go out here and do it to other people and keep going in this energy. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. And so now that he has been brought in for good, because I don't think they letting him go. They can't, boo. He in trouble. Like, if they don't keep him, it's almost something about him being extradited back to wherever y'all from, the country or the region you live in, for what he did to you. But they was trying to hold him somewhere else, honey, for what he did to somebody else. And it's like he's had to just go ahead and tell the truth about it, because they know that you and him were not partnering. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Two of Wands. I'm telling you, look, y'all, look at this. Look at this card now, and remember what I said in the beginning, 1313. This man was telling another man, this investigator, that he would be standing by his window watching you go to and from your car daily, in the sight of you, because you the world, baby. Remember, the world was him being able to finally break you somehow, because he could not stand how you shine. You signified the world card. He got the world in his hand. He used to be standing by his window now, trying to decide how he was going to make you transition up out of your divinity, out of this level of success and confidence that you were emanating from your home. I'm telling you, this man, that's what he said. This is for somebody. That he would watch you walk to and from your home. 1414, and then he decided one day he was going to do something reckless and manic against you, baby. And he got into your house. But now my question is, how did he get in? Clarify, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Emperor. That's how he got in. Because see, wherever you live, that's why I said what I said. Whoever this is, they got some sort of connections. 1444. And you knew that where you was living, it was not safe. That those people were not going to protect you and make sure that people didn't have access to you unauthorized. At that, boo. and you moved because he had an emperor wherever you was living previously, whoever this applied to. You know, if you had to report something like this and nothing ever came of it, they wrapping it up now though. But it's something like they don't even have current information on you. That's how long ago this was. So they trying to figure out how to get in contact with you. That's what I just heard. But they know how an emperor where you lived at gave this Gemini masculine access to your home. They know. I'm telling you, this man, he know he done fucked up. He know that it ain't nobody that's going to be able to come through and get him up out of this one, boo. Because he went somewhere else and did it and got caught up. And I'm telling you also, Page of Pentacles in reverse. They had stopped doing whatever it was that they were doing to decide if they were going to prosecute him about you. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Now they ended up with two victims because they did not follow through with the aim that they should have achieved, what should have been their mission, which was to take this rapist off the street, period. Let me tell you what Page of Pentacles in reverse say. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Overly materialistic, irresponsible, immature, slack, lack of opportunities. I feel like that's what they said. They decided that you were in some sort of concubinish connection with this neighbor of yours who I'm really trying to understand how it's something more to him just watching you out the window and noticing you one day and your light irritating his demons, baby. 1717. He was already around you for a reason. And I do think that came out in that other reading as well. But it's like they decided that you were on some sort of hook up, cut friend, possibly was getting a few coins out of it for this role playing. So they just gonna leave that alone. They ain't gonna say nothing to you about that, because that's the type of shit they try to say you was participating in because of what he claimed. And then there were two. I'm gonna say it again, boo. Because somebody else, he went out here somewhere else, may have had to cross a body of water to get where he went and did this to another person. But they ain't going for that shit where he went. Okay? They ain't going for it. That authority figure. See, because that's why the Holy Spirit didn't demote this investigator spiritually. He done been spiritually demoted. He gonna have to work real hard and get you justice, and justice for other women whose cases have been left unsolved and are just lingering wherever you come from. Because I call him a serial rapist, and it's something more with him. It ain't just you and this other woman. Okay? And that's why he didn't fail in the spiritual ranks. Because this other authority, where this other woman reported what had happened to her baby, they don't play that shit. They are Ace of Pentacles in the Most High God and the Holy Spirit's eyes, because they did not drop the ball. They know that they should protect their women, that a woman's energy is sacred and divine. And they got justice for her almost immediately. Because I'm telling you, it's something about he had to be extradited. This Gemini masculine energy, it's going Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and a prominent Capricorn and Scorpio placement came out for him as well. But whatever buddies he had that was helping him, they can't stop this. He got a case now, because I'm telling you, where he came from, it's really, that's that Ten of Swords, Justice, Ace of Pentacles. If y'all ain't gonna deal with him, we will. That's their energy now. He barely made his ass, I was about to say, back over here to the States. So you may be located in the States. He barely made his ass back over here. And he know it. And this Virgo Herman investigator that was looking into your case, he back on the job now. Because I'm telling you, it's not just you and this woman. Other women may not have provided DNA, because see, that's how he got caught up. Somebody gave your information, your sample, to a doctor, and it got put in a clearinghouse, a registry of some kind. Whatever sample was found on whatever samples you gave them, they found something, but it wasn't in the system in the beginning. That was that man's DNA. They didn't make him take no sample to confirm if his matched what they found, 2112. Somebody just put it in the system and just to see if something would ever come up, and his ass came back as a match. I'm telling you now, 2121. Anything else? So he finna do some prison time. Ace of Cups, because you divine. You are. Okay, I'm telling you, they consider they women, wherever that woman is located, she considered the Ace of Pentacles to those people, baby. That's how they value their women. But you are Ace of Cups. And 2144, you are chosen. They're going to put some respect on your name too. That's just what it is. And they had to go back to what he did in the past. And they're rehashing it. Oh, they have reopened your case. I'm telling you, they reopened your case. And I'm dropping the mic on this Ace of Swords, because the Holy Spirit say that's the truth. It ain't a lie in it. They got full mental clarity of what this man has been out here doing, what he did to you a long time ago. Because I'm telling you, 2222, that other justice system kicked in such a way that this King of Swords can't call in none of his buddy friends to do nothing to stop what's happening. Because see, that's what he did to you. That he called you some sort of concubine witch that he was role playing with. And let's not even bring it up to her, because we don't want to cause her any further embarrassment. She should already be embarrassed by reporting what I did to her, knowing that we had this arrangement. But all that shit was a lie, baby. He didn't confess. This man simply was bothered by your light, by your divinity. And I'm telling you, he already knew about you. He already knew about you. This one came towards you well before he started obsessively staring at you from his window. He was already stalking you. Clarify, Holy Spirit, and then we're going to close for real. That's what they getting into now. How did you know the moon? I'm telling you. How did you know about this woman in the first place? That's what they asking him now. What made you even notice her or be aware of her? How? He was already on your ass in a negative way. That's what they're also realizing, that he was stalking you, Page of Cups, well before he claimed that he was accepting an offer from you. You don't know this man. Y'all not friends. Moon with the Page of Cups. That's what he was claiming. But he know they lying. He know they lying. He know they lying. He knows that they are lying. Look, this investigator has questioned those Hierophants, those days, who helped keep this man out of trouble before, baby. And they lying now. They acting like they ain't know nothing about what he got going on. They thought it was something different. They was trying to help him, do him a favor, thinking that he was legitimate. Like they're changing their tune. 2444. Okay? So this investigator knows that his hidden helpers are lying to protect their ass, because this man is in some major trouble, and not just where from where y'all were located at, baby. He in trouble in another country, I'm hearing, for doing the same thing. Temperance, but that's called divine intervention. Okay? The Holy Spirit knew that this person was going to continue to target women. Women like you. Women who are aces. And a stop had to be put to it, baby. Because he felt very confident to take his ass to another country, I'm hearing, and do this shit and think he was going to get away with it. That's how these people who lied to this investigator, that's how they confident they had this man feeling now that he could go. If he went somewhere near a body of water. Look at this. Because I'm noticing the water. I keep noticing the water. He went to somewhere by a body of water and caused another woman to be put in a very tragic, traumatic situation. We ain't got to get into the details. Okay? And now he's sitting up. He thought he really was going to be able to pull this off. Two of Swords. But he in the Nine of Swords now. They got him locked up somewhere, as they should. This one shouldn't get no bond. I'm telling you, them little friends of his, because see, he had a friend in the justice system and he had that emperor too. They up under judgment right now because it's this energy of them even trying to help him get brought back to the country so that he wouldn't get in trouble for what he been out here doing over somewhere else. They helped him get extradited back. And now they up under fire for that. It's something like that too. Because I'm telling you, whoever he bothered and whoever he violated over there where he was at, she's somebody too. I'm telling you now, who they respect and who they gonna protect. I said who they respect and who they gonna protect. Because they look, I'm telling you, they better put him up somewhere. Because this other region, they not playing about it. That he barely got his ass back over to the States now, I'm telling you. And I'm dropping the mic on that. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take only what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll be back soon with another one, y'all. Peace.